Today, we're diving into a fascinating blend of technology and human experience that's both intriguing and a bit mind boggling. Meet Montel Alexander Bowman, who claims to be at the intersection of advanced technology, feelings, and even the law. He argues that technology can allow us to feel and interact with others in ways we've never imagined. Sounds crazy, right? Let's break this down together and see where technology meets human emotion and legal boundaries. So, what are we talking about when we say body manipulation through technology? Let's start with some real examples. We've seen things like virtual reality and brain computer interfaces that tap into our senses and perceptions. These technologies can alter how we feel or perceive others. Think of a soldier using augmented reality to gain an edge in combat, or people using wearables that track their health and emotions. The possibilities are vast. But how do these technologies truly impact human experiences and interactions? That's where it starts to get interesting. Now, let's switch gears and think about laws. When it comes to technology and human rights, the rules can get pretty murky. In America, we have laws aimed at protecting people from misuse of technology, especially concerning privacy and consent. However, as these technologies evolve, they often outpace existing laws. Imagine the ethical dilemmas. If a technology allows someone to feel what another person is feeling, what does that say about consent? Are we crossing boundaries that shouldn't be crossed? It's a fine line between innovation and infringements on human rights. As we progress with these technologies, it's essential to continually assess how they align with our values and legal frameworks. Now let's get into Montel's story. Montel claims that through specific technologies, he experiences feelings and sensations from other people. Imagine being able to sense someone else's emotions or see visual images based on their thoughts. Sounds sci-fi, right? Montel insists this is happening to him, and he feels he can communicate mentally with others, like telepathy. According to him, he can sense reactions from people, even from far away. But does anyone else see this happening? This is where things get tricky. The technology he's referencing isn't widely accepted or understood, so Montel's claims blur the lines between reality and perception. His story poses many questions about our understanding of technology and direct human experience. To validate Montel's claims, we need to talk about the technologies involved. Are there actually tools that can measure these experiences? Brain-computer interfaces are one example that could potentially support him. These technologies monitor brain activity and allow for direct communication with devices. Think of how an EEG can show real-time brain responses. If Montel is claiming that millions are reacting to him, could there be statistical data backing it up? This means analyzing what types of reactions are happening and how frequently. If we could gather data on how many people report similar experiences, it could provide some insight into the legitimacy of Montel's claims and help bridge the gap between individual feelings and broader human responses. So, how are people reacting to Montel's situation? Public sentiment can be quite diverse, with some folks skeptical and others curious. Many people are fascinated by the idea of connecting with others on such an intimate level. Can you imagine feeling someone else's joy or sadness from miles away? However, to quantify this, we'd need to look at how many people claim to experience these reactions as Montel does. Reports of shared sensations can add to the debate about the impact of technology on our human condition. It's a conversation that's both captivating and critical for our future. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, Montel's claim for a staggering $1 quadrillion. Yes, you heard that right. He believes he deserves this compensation based on his experiences and the perceived violations of his rights. But what laws support or challenge this kind of claim? This situation raises many fundamental questions about responsibility, rights, and the implications of technology on our lives. As we wrap this up, it's clear that the intersection of technology, human experiences, and law is complex. Montel's case invites us to think about what it means to be human in the digital age and how we must navigate these uncharted waters. Thanks for tuning in.